Well, welcome back to 2003 Chevrolet Impala, one of my cars. Going to do the transmission mount. I've already done the lower mount on the passenger side. Was bad. Did that a while ago. Both front mounts have been done. They needed to be done. I'm sure that transmission mount needs to be done as well. I'm going to pull this cross brace. I'm going to undo the flexible duct to the throttle body. I'm going to undo that, because we're going to pick this up. I'm going to undo both of these front mounts as well. Before I do that, I'm going to get a block of wood, put a jack under the engine right at the transmission, back in that area, and block it up so it can't move, and then I'm going to have to pick that engine up. On that end, should be able to pick it up enough to get the existing mount out and put the new one in. Alright, everything disconnected there. Finish this one. I get my jack underneath, finish this one, and then I'm going to go take that wheel off. We're going through the wheel well to loosen it up and get it undone. Looking in through the driver's side wheel well, got this plastic shield here. We've got to take that off. There's the mount right down there, right in here. So let me move this a little bit. That's what we're looking at. But we got to take this little plastic shield off. A couple of push pins, I think, is all it is. So there's the. I just got the shield. There's one way in the front. This push pin way up in the front. I left it. I just kind of took the back two, and you can tip it down, tip it out of the way. It's enough. Should be enough. If it's not, I'll move it. But you can see this is pretty much completely collapsed in here. You'll just see the difference when I get the new one. We're going to undo these top and bottom, and then we're going to pick it up and see if we can get it out of there and get the new one in there. Alright, so it's got it completely unbolted. 2 bolts at the top. Took 2 nuts off the top, 2 nuts off the bottom, off the studs from the mount. We're just going to jack it up now. Get a jack under the engine transmission and see if we can get enough clearance to get that out of there. I think we can. I was thinking about this. There's probably another way you can do this. You have to unbolt everything. There's 4 bolts that bolt this bracket on. That bolts to the back of the transmission. You could probably undo them. But you still have to block the engine up to hold it. And then you could lift that bracket right off. I'm going to try to just pick the engine up if I can. Either way, you have to block that engine up. Okay, definitely moved. Have plenty. Just be careful when you're doing that so you don't, check your firewall. Make sure you're not banging anything into stuff up top. I still have to do my own one as you do it. Alright, there's the old one. Let me get the new one and show you the difference here. There's your old one. Here's your new one. You know the difference in the height? How this one's just collapsed, completely and utterly collapsed. There's a good ½ inch at least, and you see how the rubber mount is totally collapsed. This one's new. So we're going to put this one in. We'll try it this way first. We'll go with the top first. Oh yeah, got enough. There it is. Alright, let me let that down. Slowly. Hopefully slowly. It's going down. There it goes. Alright. Down pretty well. Completely off of the jack at this point. Good. Just pulled my front mounts up top back into place. So they're right there. Let me put those nuts back on there. I'll put it back together. Just tighten this back up. I had to go short. There we go. Just do that. All right, let me tighten these 4 back up. Come back. Everything's torqued down. Retorqued my studs here, nuts and studs. We'll just put our cover back in place, put our push pins back in. We'll go up top, connect everything up, and we're done. Well, that's it for the transmission mount on this 03 Impala. This is 3.4 liter. I don't know if the transmission mount's different for the 3.8 or not. Might be, but probably pretty much the same. I don't know. Pretty easy. Not very difficult. Half an hour to an hour, probably. That's it. I mean, it definitely needed to be replaced. The other one's collapsed pretty well. You can see how much it's down and stays down. Pretty much crushed. Not all the way, but close. And weight on it collapses it even more. If you had to do this for your vehicle, I hope it helps you out. If you like the video, subscribe below. Thanks for watching.